And we're back. Uh, was actually about to be streaming last night live, and unfortunately um, got a call from a family member and had to basically take that and help deal with some things. But we have survived. We are here, and as you can see, we're going to be doing nostalgia play. Very best of nostalgia play. Halo campaign evolved. Obviously, like the reviews and everything else, um, I don't get it, but you know that's beside the point. It should always be just awesome and fun and everything else. Because it's been a long time. Oh yeah, there's the multi-stream chat test. um, that's going on there. I am just setting up some other particular things. Um, so basically, hold on, because I'm one of those weird people that actually has uh, all of my particular details all behind a pin and codes and everything else. Because yeah, it's it's just one of those weird things that I do not ever ever uh there we go. So there's that change. And there we go. All right. So if we go to here, we're going to be jumping in to the game. Straight off, I I have kept myself intentionally um, free of everything about the game. And yeah, if the music is too loud or anything else, just please let me know. Or if it's nowhere near loud enough, it seems like it's really low. Um, ooh, Unreal. Actually, it's an interesting
Press
thing
A
about.
button to start.
Oh my god! It's normally the Ubisoft games that get me with that robot voice thing, uh, which is kind of annoying because I always like, like really like, but I suppose in a sense I understand why they do it. It's just weird. Like press A to start, press Y to change profile. Um,
Logging in.
maybe I should just be speaking in that
Loading
sort of tone.
settings.
Loading
Previous tab
settings.
left bumper screen tab list tab 1 of 4 next tab right bumper. Screen calibration
Oh my
button list
god.
item 2 of 2. Previous tab left bumper
Okay,
audio
we are
tab.
not going to narrate screens. There we go. Audio language system default is English. Yes, visual language is English. Yes, defaults. I don't need glasses, so the global text scale should be fine. But if that's an issue for anybody in stream, just let me know, because I'm happy to bump it up or down as they want. All right. So we're throwing into there. Yeah, let's go to the settings now. I remember that somebody was like, quality performance. You know, if it's a really good pace 30, I'm generally no issue with it. But I know that a lot of people, I think I'm streaming at 60 FPS. Let's see. Yep, 60 there and 60 there. Okay, let's just keep it at that. Now, here's the controversial point. Okay, let's have a look. Yep. X, A, B. B should be melee. B should be melee at all times. Oh no, they've gone for zoom level for it and sprint. Oh, I'll go with their version, but yeah, we do not invert. Never invert. Yeah, standard. All the other bits and pieces. Gameplay friend. There should always be friendly fire on. There should always be friendly fire on. It is never a good co-op game, or it's never a good game unless you can actually smack your friends up around the head. Oh, that's right. And then they've got the. Huh. Okay. And then these are the ones that they put in there. Okay. Oh my god, they're really weird. I'm just gonna go with the like standard. Let's not worry about any of that sort of stuff. So it's it's been an interesting couple of days, with everything that's currently happening. There's obviously the Xbox PC Back Compat program, which in terms of it all, everybody was going. It will be Project Positron, I think it's called. Oh, I've not uh, I have not heard anything on that. Just it, it will be what it is. But it seems like there's a really interesting element to that. That if there is a disc to digital system, obviously these kind of steps end up creating a sense of value that I think right now the kind of discussion pushes off and starts creating something that people could actually get excited about. But we'll talk about that later. Let's just actually get into the freaking game. Now, here's the thing. Generally, in the past, I've always been heroic. But I have heard from friends that heroic in this is a lot more aggressive. Hard objectives, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's fine. And I think fuck it, let's just do heroic. If I'm gonna suffer and suck at this game, then I may as well just all right. So here we go. This is the first time I've played it since I think Halo Anniversary. The Master Chief Collection. I think I played through it then. So to be almost 10 years. Oh, that's right. They've gone with cinematics for this as well. There's a bit more to it because normally it was just the ship kind of sitting there, just kind of flying through space. Interesting. Does look pretty. I always found it cool that they, that talking about like jumping into slip space and everything, that you could tuck ships in around it. All I need to know. I really cannot hear any of the dialogue. I cannot. I don't know if it's a case of anybody else out there can hear that, but yeah, I cannot hear the actual the dialogue in this is completely mute for me. Oh. Yeah, it's wow. Okay, just had to adjust it a little bit there. Okay. It sounds really muted. If anybody is in chat and can tell me. Damn right I am. I always like this little touch. Like that touch, because in the original he speaks it to the camera, and it's a case of you're like, is he? It's almost breaking. Jesus. Oh wow, they actually show the other ships, like. Oh, cool. Oh, hello, Evie. No, Evie, come on. This is this is really weird to be hearing the game and the music so kind of set to its own structure. Unseal the hushed casket. See, this is the annoying thing, is it's hard to determine and fix these things.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now.
Oh,
Welcome back, sir.
well, if your battle ready stat. Are you gonna do?
With normal. No freezer burn.
Bridge to cryo. The Master Chief to the bridge immediately.
Captain, we'll have to skip the weapons diagnostics and
On the double, crewman.
Aye, aye, sir. The skipper seems jumpy. We'd better get moving. We'll find you weapons later.
Okay, I'll leave the self-diagnostics running at least.
Good
And the
idea.
Covenant are gonna
Better
burst
get
in.
to your evac group, Sam.
Affirmative. I just have to reset the computer and I'm out of here. Oh, God.
No, you're not.
They're trying to get through the door. Security! Intruders in cryo too!
Brah.
Sam!
Come on, stand there. Look at me. Look at me.
Come on, we've got to get the hell out
There
of
you
here.
are.
This way.
And you are going to go boom. Couldn't have timed that better. It, the music, it's that feeling you get. Like, I've always loved these style of it used to be like, I remember kind of like watching where those points would seal up and you'd be like, oh my god, there they are. You can see him for that little bit just before.
Situation is... You're probably... Keep it up. Eat lead.
Ah! Run, 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 run. They follow me. It is weird in a sense because, like, it's always the case. nostalgia, like rose tinted glasses, always end up kind of, oh, we're going into full cinematics every time. This is interesting. Captain Keys. Oh, I think I know what the issue is here. I think it is the fact that it is going with it's going with 5.1 sound. Yeah, so it's going with directional audio. And okay, this is getting really weird. So I'm going to do this. We'll transfer to here. I'm actually going to see if we can resolve this sound issue because this is... okay. We're going to go with that. Advanced options. Okay, now this should hopefully... Now, this could be very loud as it comes back. So, please bear with me.
Report.
It
Yep,
must be
there
one
we
of their
go.
boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
There we go.
Captain,
Yep.
the cannon was my last offensive option.
The fact that they've redone
All right,
the lines as well.
I'm initiating Cole Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking, the object we found. I'm going to try to land the Autumn
This,
on it.
it
With
is
all
actually...
due respect, sir, this war has enough dead
dead
heroes.
heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. The protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable. And that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones. Upload them to my Neuralinks. Then sort yourself for a hard transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
And that's where you come in, Chief. It's just
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If
I
they
can't
capture
stop.
her, they'll learn everything.
I
Force
can't stop
deployment,
smiling.
Weapons research.
Earth.
I understand.
If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the object's surface. And if it doesn't, make sure my daughter gets this.
And I'm just thinking, like, how many times I've played this game where I ended up just turning around and like
The
popping
Autumn will
him in the
continue
skull.
evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Yank me.
It's roomy in here.
Your architecture isn't that much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
Yeah, I think this is just going to be a stream of me playing this and smiling like an absolute fool. Because all of these elements, they
Good luck, Master Chief.
I've got friends who...
The Covenant have breached the command
Yeah.
deck. We have to stop them from taking the bridge.
Let's shoot. that the zoom in's on there, that doesn't feel right to me. But
Those
because
Marines
I've
could use
played so
some help,
many.
Chief. Do what you do best.
Don't give me that. Oh, they've changed the layout
Keep
a
your
little
head
bit.
down. There's 2 of us in here now, remember?
Oh, there he is. That shield's breaking. Yeah, gotcha. It feels so good. Like, it still feels like it has that snappiness that I remember. Like, actually, hey. How dare.
Yeah, move again, Bug. I got a couple more bullets.
Oi.
Combat teams on deck 7 and
I
8.
do love the AI just has those cheeky little moments where they're just like, yeah, you know, fuck this guy. Couple of extra rounds. Actually, I do wonder about that. I think we can change this. No, we cannot. That's a pity. I was wondering whether you could actually change it, performance and quality whenever you wanted. Yeah, you did.
What the hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the airlock!
The damage to the superstructure is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Oof. Oh, they've definitely made that that burst of speed.
What the
Okay.
hell? Did something just hit us? Move in! Back to the
Yeah.
airlock!
All right. Now this is
The damage to
definitely
the
starting to
superstructure
feel.
is extensive. I don't know how much more abuse the Autumn can take.
Hey, buddy. Oh my. Whoops.
They're using our lifeboat airlocks
And
to attach
the
their bombing
overshield. Yes.
We go out and they come in.
Ah, that's right. They've got it changed
That's a
for
Covenant overshield.
similar to the
I've
equipment from
created
Halo
an interface
3.
patch that will let you use the
Yeah.
device to augment your shields.
What do we got here? Ah, it's just assault rifle. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, suicide grunt. We normally didn't get them until we didn't get them into I think it was Halo 3 that the suicide grunts first appeared. Where they would light up and run at you. Or at least that's what I remember. This is really feeling just amazingly good. I cannot believe how good it feels to play. Thinking about it, it would be 10 years since. Wait. Oh, that's right. We gotta go down here. There you go. And the fact that the Halo 3 elements of like grenades chaining and exploding into larger groups, because like that's it. If you go back and play the original Halo CE, like if there were grenades that were actively dropped and sitting on the ground, they could be ignited by a grenade thrown and exploding, but they weren't as over the top from memory. But this really feels like it has kind of like that additional oomph. Whoop, didn't mean to throw that. And there we go. I still remember friends and I would just be like, would run and have the shields half half worn down, and you'd run back and be like, no, I need an overshield for this next area. So you'd run all the way back. Ooh, that was an interesting sound. Oh, you cheeky boy. Oh, fuck. Cheeky little bastards. God damn it. Yeah, it feels like maybe there are a few elements that they've gone with. Oh, okay. We've changed things so that it has more of that Halo 3, so that there's a consistency of approach and element. I don't know if that's the case, but it feels a bit like it. But it's almost like it has the it has a bit of the speed of Infinite. It has the speed of Infinite in the gameplay, but it doesn't seem to be overriding the
Covenant on the landing above us. Warning,
the
blast door is
flow,
closing.
the movement. It doesn't feel like it's it doesn't feel like it's over the top too fast. Almost like it respects the speed of the original game, but it's not overtly over the top going for this is Call of Duty speed or overriding the values. It feels like it's interpreted so that it feels smoother, it feels better, but it is not. Oh, hello, Yahtzee. But it does not feel that it is overtly different. It kind of like when somebody does a good adaptation of a book to a movie to a book, or a piece of media to another piece of media, where you get that fantastic little like somebody who respects it or understands it. Oh, you cheeky buggers. I love that. The idea of the plasma grenades, and the metal slowly cooling down from a fucking superheated explosion. Ooh. Yeah. Still melee those fuckers. And do they restart? Do they come back in? Yeah. Oh, I love it. Nice little touches like that. Because it's always, in a sense, one of the biggest issues that comes for remaking or reinterpreting a piece of older media is that generally there's the little decisions and things that they make in a game, an approach, a decision, a small little inconsequential. Woo, go life pods. But then you're having to. Sorry, Cortana, I'm speaking over the top of you. But it's how you interpret what seems like innocuous little decisions.
You have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
But it's these little decisions and these little elements that were never really written into a design document. They rarely are, but they can become something that is quintessential to the game. Like when you think of the game and you go,
Detecting Covenant movement outside the access ways.
let's go all the way down.
If you can get
Sure.
behind them, one melee hit to the back will neutralize most hostiles.
Let's go find them then. Where are they? Let's beat their ass. What was that? Hey guys. We don't have no time for no melee here. I just need time for my shield shit. I did not have enough time for my shield. Yeah, but it's this weird thing of the little innocuous decisions that a lot of people then consider, oh my god, the game was so smart for doing
You can
this
get
or
behind
doing
them.
that.
One melee hit to the back will neutralize most
But
hostiles.
things like melee attacks from the back prior to this game don't really have a history that you would go, oh yeah, every game knows that shooting like meleeing a guy in the back is the best way to kill enemies. Yeah, I am. There we go.
Tracker shows all clear.
But it's a weird thing, like the little bits and pieces that I remember from the development of Halo, way back. It was part of like their weekly Bungie.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
Hey boy. Hello, Yahtzee. You can't get me. Oh wait, is there someone up here now? No. The little decisions. Is this the one? Yeah. Oh, and their backpacks still explode. Another Halo 3, or I think it was Halo 2 or Halo 3 that first did that. Their little helium tanks. But one of the aspects about how I'm trying to remember the particular thing that I'm thinking of that happened during the development. Oh, hey Turtles, how you doing? Yeah, we're doing some Halo. Like, you had to go for Halo. Like, the annoying thing is that I wouldn't have been able to play it last night because it only went live at like 1 a.m. our time this morning. And then obviously there was, I'm now imagining that you're listening to this while at work and all you can hear is like the grunts just losing their shit, hyperventilating and breathing over the top of someone speaking. Oof. Let's go. Oh, red boy. Up. Oh, jeez. There we go. I've only died twice so far.
There's one last lifeboat. Quickly, get aboard before it launches.
Surprisingly, it is very shiny, but I think it actually works. It works really well. Come on, swap out to grenades. Yeah, there we go. Standard frag grenades, like, I love the sticky grenades as much as anybody. Here we go. Like, I know people have said that they don't like the shininess or the changes, but I'm loving this. I cannot get the smile off my face.
Very good time to leave.
Punch.
It looks so good. I still remember even Halo Anniversary Edition, as much as many people didn't like it. Like, this seems to have more of a feel. I don't want to die out here. Sorry, you will hear me.
Look.
Definitely speaking over the top of some certain lines because I've played it so fucking much. Pardon me. See, I just keep saying it looks so good, and it does. And that's the thing that's throwing me, is that...
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell as I know. Oh, I landed on it. it's almost, in a sense, like I absolutely understand how some very stringent Halo fans. Oh, we're actually going to see it. Oh, this is great. Because yeah, in the previous thing, it was just like.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
And they're all just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Glory hog that he is. Now, imagine if Captain Keyes was not as good of a pilot as he is. That he just fucking nosedived it into the Halo ring and just, like, cracked it. And, you know, caused massive damage to it and actually started splitting up. The Halo game would be, the Halo series would be a whole lot
Take a seat?
shorter.
We'll be fine.
See, I still remember the line of Cortana. Oh, if I had fingers, they'd be crossed. And it's weird. I still love the classic loading screen element from the original Halo.
We're coming in too fast. Damn! Air brake failure. They blew too early. I'm losing her. Brace for impact.
Jettison the boys. Oh, see
Chief. Chief. Can you hear me? At last. Are you all right? Can you move?
Damn. The others.
The
Higgins,
others. The impact.
There's nothing.
There's nothing we can do.
Oh, wait. We have to see if Chris Butcher's sun glare shader has been imported. Yes, it has. Thank the Lord. The sunlight still filters through the trees. An interesting little side note. In the Bungie... I'm just going to pause for a moment. I keep smiling because it's so cool to be playing this. Okay, we've got a okay, we've got a Banivator trying to post in the Twitch chat. Unfortunately, it does not work. An interesting thing, Chris Butcher, who was one of the engineers at Bungie on the original Halo, I believe it's Chris Butcher, I could have it wrong, but one of the engineers, when they were, I think it was while they were still locking the game as content complete, somebody had they were having a massive barbecue for all of the staff for someone's birthday, and he was sitting there at this barbecue still coding because he was writing he was trying to develop the pixel shader or vertex shader, whatever it was, to be able to do this cool sunlight effect of filtering through the trees. And he sat there while drinking beers and having barbecue and everything, and he's still chatting and working with everybody while working on these things, working out some of the specific shaders and elements for the game before release. I always love coming up here because I remember Cortana has a voice line that can trigger that talks about the different types of fauna and flora.
Alert! Covenant dropship inbound.
Yep.
They must be looking for survivors. I recommend immediate evasion.
Let's go instead just squat in the water. Okay, so it isn't Halo 3 water, it's Unreal water, which is a pity. Halo 3 water was done so well. But I also don't like hiding from these guys and running across. I always like the idea of Chief just being like, evading and hiding, and then just like bum rushing them and just being like, fuck you guys. Oh, and the needlers. The needlers finally appear. I still think one of the most interesting weapons that is... Ooh, too many needles.
The others, the impact. There's nothing we can do.
And we've got grenades. Alright, so how are we swapping grenades? No? No? Oh my god. There is no swap grenades button. What's going on here? Nope, that's swap weapon. Oh my god, do we not have a swap grenades button? Have to have a swap grenades button. Switch grenade. Oh. Oh, well, I don't have any sticky grenades. That's why I wouldn't be able to swap grenades. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, well, that's perfect for me.
Alert,
yeah, like
Covenant dropship inbound. They must
I'm
be
looking
for
at
survivors.
this and
I recommend
I'm just
immediate
amazed
evasion.
at how it's like the point of interpreting. Because for the people who...
Warning, I've detected incoming Banshee fighters.
Ooh, that's right. These guys would always just kind of like swing and then take a few shots at you. If you take one of them out, the other one will immediately kind of bugger off. And we're gonna sprint, sprint, sprint. Whoop. Okay, they're strafing me now. I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. Alright, where is that elite? I saw you here. I know you're here. It's still surprising. Oh, shit. Somebody got a grenade very close to me. I'm still surprised that at Heroic you would be able to take out an elite with just the assault rifle. I remember, like, one of the things that would always stick with me is that as soon as you went Heroic or Legendary, it would almost need to be the noob combo. You'd have to have like a plasma pistol, overcharged plasma pistol to pop the shield, and then you'd generally go pistol if you could, if not
we should check to see if there
shotgun.
are any survivors.
Cortana, great to hear your voice again. We're pinned down by a large Covenant force. We would appreciate any assistance.
Oh my god. Okay, that was a halfway decent grenade I threw there. But yeah, I remember like elites would be a serious push to get them.
We were the only ones who made it up the Pillar of Honor. Good to see you, sir. Welcome to the party.
It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. We called for evac, but until you showed up, I thought we were cooked.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Oh, now I can swap grenades. Hooray!
Warning, I have detected multiple Covenant dropships on approach.
And
I got a Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
which one is this going to be? It's the right hand? Oh, yeah, it's the right hand. Let's go. I always love this idea of like somebody goes, "Oh, Chief, you know, enemies inbound." It's just like enemies where? Let me at him. Oof. Oh Jesus, that ship actually has some decent accuracy, because it was always that the Covenant dropships would have that spread of the spread of plasma, so it was like each shot fired, but it always broke into like 3 that would scatter and never hit direct.
Don't worry, Sergeant. We'll stay here until evac arrives.
Oh, this.
Warning, I have
It's
detected
so pretty.
multiple Covenant
Like, this is
dropships on
less
approach.
shiny now, and it's just more pretty. And I can appreciate that.
Covenant dropship heading in. Over here.
Come on, bring it. You know, it's like the weird nutcases you hear about, like shooting at shooting at aeroplanes. Whoop. Oh, it's more of a plasma lob now than it is a like a machine gun. Okay, that I can work with. This has a bit of range to it. Jesus. Where is he? Come on. Whoop. Forgot about you guys. Oh. Jesus. Okay, I will admit it has. It's still. It just has okay. I will admit I've just returned back to 2001, or sorry, 2002 when the Xbox came out in Australia. And yeah, like I think I spoke about this in one of the previous streams. Like I played through this with my sister. Like it's, I almost even wish right now that my sister was actually on Discord, because I'd call her and just pipe her into this and go, hey, I'm playing Halo for the first time. What do you remember of playing it? Because I think her eldest right now is turning like 13 or 14 this year, I think. And he's at that age where you go, you know, like this would be something you'd let a 14-year-old play. And I'd be interested to see how he would react to this game. Oh, where is it? Oh yes, I haven't forgotten. It is, yeah, first one at the, first two at the back, then this one. I think there's another one. It still feels a bit weird to be able to, yeah, take out an elite at heroic with just a assault rifle, because there was it was generally always a point of less damage at that mid-range distance. This feels like it has it's definitely more Halo 3 coded for the assault rifle, or potentially Halo Reach, where it has that a little more punch per bullet, a little less bullets, a little less spread, where you can kind of bring it under that control, but without it being overt. But it seems weird to be able to take out an elite and half another elite's shield with just an assault rifle clip. That seems a little. It seems a little too punchy, but at the same time, it's like, well, that's not a bad thing. Like, it is also, you're comparing the design decisions made in 2002 and going, oh, if we can't change these things, if we cannot improve them, then, you know, what's the point? You should always be willing to go, hey, maybe we didn't get it. Oh, Fohammer. Yes.
Roger, Echo 419. This is Fire Team Charlie. We read you. Is that you, Fohammer?
Roger, Fire Team Charlie. Good to hear from you. I'm on my way.
Oh. And now we get the... Oh. When did these guys come in? Oh my god, I love the physics still. That's a nice touch for the jackals. Having their shields, instead of just kind of like fizzling out, having them actually kind of explode as if instead of it being just the shield itself is its own element, that it's like powered from them. Nice touch. Now, are we going to see the drop ships coming in? Because it was always one of those amazing effects that I loved. It was like looking up and seeing the drop ships.
Look, more
sailing.
lifeboats. They're
Oh,
coming
yes.
in fast.
Where are they?
Those lifeboats make it down. The Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Foehammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog.
Oh, there they go.
Master Chief and I are going to see if we can
Nice.
save some soldiers. Roger,
And I always
Cortana.
remember, like,
The Master
it's
Chief and I
the,
need some backup. Can you spare a few men?
Sure, Cortana. All right, ladies. Volunteers, step up. On the double. The rest of you get to the dropship.
Okay, Charlie Team, Warthog deployed. Saddle up and give them hell. Roger, Foehammer. Stand by to evac survivors and
Survivors will
transport them to
probably
safety.
stick close to their emergency beacons. We need to find where the lifeboats landed. My topographical scans indicate a subterranean passage nearby. It looks like our best route out of this valley.
and the Warthog feels like the Warthog. Actually, I wonder that I think they've got the kind of destructive Warthogs in this game. So similar from like Halo 2, Halo 3 from memory. Something shiny generally would be something to check, but at the same time, I'm not worried about all of the.
This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere. I've hacked into the Covenant battle network. They're actually
Sorry, I'm
broadcasting
trying
tactical
also,
data on unencrypted channels.
studio monitors tonight
Master
as opposed
Chief,
to the
I'm going to use your
headset.
suit's transcom system to monitor their chatter. This lapse in their security is promising. I should be able to analyze their defensive systems. I'll alert you when I find something of interest.
See, it also reminds me that, like, when it comes to the way that the original games were and they came out, is that you wouldn't really have darkened areas like this because you would generally have such static baked lighting that it was hard to do kind of areas of true darkness. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the overcharged pistol. I think that was from Halo 2?
Located the bridge controls. They're on
Halo
that
2.
ledge.
That's the last of them.
I know what's going to happen here. Going to go up here and there's going to be a boy up here. Damn it. trying to be a smartass with the elites is always never really a good decision. But sometimes you just can't help yourself. Come on, we all did this sort of stuff. It was just like, fit the Warthog wherever it could go.
I've located the bridge controls.
And the nice little touch of
They're on that ledge.
the Warthog's chain gun, the tip of it heating up. It always amazes me, like the little decisions are always the very cool things that I appreciate in games that someone went, you know, like, no matter how it is for any sort of game, it's a lot of work and a lot of effort, but being like, nah, like, come on, like, somebody stays late for a half hour and they're like, I just want to add this touch, it's gonna look so cool. That's always the thing, that it's the little things in games that grab or kind of make those things that are little touchstones for how people go, oh wow, somebody thought of this, somebody did that. Because like when it comes to your larger points for games, how they're built, how they're constructed, how they play, like your major gameplay loops, you know, are always like iterated and designed and worked over for months, if not years. But then like somebody just going, I want to make it so that when you fire the chain gun, like the tip of it just heats up. And that has to be an effect a texture, an element that you're placing over the top of a model
There's
that then
new
has to
traffic
have
on
a
the
trigger.
Covenant Battle Network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain
The
Keyes and the
lighting
other
is
survivors,
very well done
we
as
have
well.
a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
Like, I'm just noticing that a lot of the world lighting is done very, very well. It's probably like that lumen lighting that they did that kind of comes with Unreal 5.
One near a rock slide. One near the cliff edge. And
Another
another near the
head of the river.
Hard to see from my altitude, but it looks like there are more survivors. Acknowledged. We're on our way.
We got
All
company.
Now, from memory, there's this one over here, so there should be... I think there's an early sniper rifle generally around here. Nope. Nope. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. So we can use this, kind of then do the rock slide element. Oh, and we got some more sniper ammo. That is fantastic. I have to admit, even though this, like, this is definitely, like, this Halo
Detecting
ring,
marine
this
IFF
game
signals beyond that marker.
is what they used for the inspiration for Halo Infinite. But I have to admit, it still looks unique and good in that it's not the same,
Survivors
but it has its own
Marines are
little
concealed in
elements
those rocks.
and inspiration.
Alert,
that they
there
kind
are
of
jackal
built it
snipers on
out.
the high ground. I recommend you stay out of their line of fire.
Somebody take that thing out. Let's give him a good welcome.
Generally, it's not. It always feels weird because it was such a hard thing to do to get. From OMG Turtles, grew up on Halo 3, but this one feels the most magical. Ooh. Hey. Oh, there you are. Boop. Let's see. Boop. The fact they actually added in the jackal snipers as well, that is a really nice touch. Because it's like you never had to deal with that element, except I think it was Halo 2 from memory. Oh, wait, that's a human. I shouldn't be shooting them. Like, although that's interesting, Turtles. Like, when you say you grew up on Halo 3, is that the Halo game that really kind of like is the one that you spent the most time in for multiplayer and friends and everything else? Or is it just that it was like Halo 3 was the game that you liked most of the series? Because like, yeah, that nostalgia, that feeling for a game, sometimes like it's the second or third title in a series that just because of who you played with, how you played, when you played, that those are the things that kind of speak and catch into you the most. Whoop. That other dropship's coming in. Damn it. Oh, look at them all. Come on. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That was a reasonable grenade throw. I can occasionally fight. Where is he? I just keep... I'm just amazed at kind of looking around the corners and going, oh yeah, like this, and I can duck around through here, and it does definitely have that feeling of the real nostalgia for it. And it also just, because in a sense it's not just the nostalgia of the game, it's the elements of when you know something so well, when it's not just a part of your childhood, it's part of experiential, like it's a shared memory, not just a shared memory of how you engage with it, but how other people you know engage with it and how you connected over engaging with it. Like the weirdest thing being is the campaign has one of the key things, as I mentioned, playing it with my little sister. But the experience of Halo kind of is a tale of two particular ways of playing the game. One of them is doing Halo LAN parties at my childhood home. Oh my god. Oh, definitely. Didn't play 1 or 2 until the re-release. Oh my god. So you aren't somebody who played Halo CE at launch or on the original Xbox. You started playing Halo with the 360 version, which was Halo 3. Then I imagine it would be Halo ODST, Halo ODST and Reach, and then it would have been yeah, and then the re-releases. So that would be, hold on, so you didn't play the Halo Anniversary Edition, the 10th Anniversary Edition, that came out in 2011 for the, oh fucking hell. See, that is interesting. I would like I would love to hear you and Blue talk about the elements of Halo, like the magical elements of it, because like, yeah, it's like like well, what's the old that was your era of Halo, okay. Because yeah, it's almost a strange element is that we have these kind of like they're locked in core memories that everybody has, and it's normally about how you engage with something, how you play something. Is this where those guys are coming from? Or oh, we got Bubby Kai. Hey, champ. Good to see you. I'm getting my ass kicked by the heroic elite. Yep. It's, as I said on the stream earlier this week, when you asked what game am I looking forward to when I said Halo, yeah, I already had it pre-ordered. I already had it lined up for this, and specifically just to play on stream because, oh my god, it feels like a jumper. It feels like, you know, that comfortable hoodie that you wore for years when going to school or whatever. Oh, and these guys just have that little bit more of health. All right, fuck you, sniper rifle. That's generally when you knew like your friends were really cracking the shits in multiplayer, where they would just purposefully find the sniper rifle and just be like, nah, fuck you. Like, it was like you would generally, like, if you just wanted to, oh yeah, there we go, and it has that punchy sound. Bang, bang. Oh, how the fuck did you survive 4 shots? The only reason I didn't buy the upgrade was because none of my homies were going to buy it, and I had to, since it had MP, I decided not to, but damn, this shit looks so nice. Is Turtle here? What's up, Turtles? Yes, he's in the chat. I think he's working. Like he's listening, so he's working while listening to me yap away with the sound of grunts and elites like kicking my ass. Yeah, I have to admit one of the points I was going to bring up. What else are you meant to do? Oh, nothing. Hey, no criticism from me. Considering, like, yeah, I was listening to XP2 +1 early this week with Zolka was the guest, and like I was working and trying to deal with customer inquiries and everything at the same time, so I'm down on the floor welding while listening to those two just like shoot the shit. It's what I do a lot of the time when it comes to a lot of content is that I can never really chat and engage, but I'm always listening, and then Grunt comes up behind me. It sounds so raw. Yeah, actually, Bob, one of the things I'm loving about it is that it feels a bit like the Halo 3 assault rifle. It has like the reduced magazine, but it has more punch to the bullets, and it feels more dangerous because like if you get your shots right, you can take out an elite, like a blue elite. If you manage to clip them around the head, if you can kind of balance that damage output in a more targeted way, and take out an elite with an assault rifle, which is not something you could do in Halo CE, because it like there would just be there were two the energy shields were just too good. Like damage per bullet was low. There we go. And it just has that punchy feel that each bullet feels like it's actually like really kicking in, and just balances out that damage at a point where you're like, oh wait, what did I just see? I just saw something here. I saw it. Don't tell me I didn't fucking see it. I saw the little image. Where is it? Where is it? That's an assault rifle. That's an assault rifle. That's a pistol. I saw an SMG symbol appear here. Where are you? Plasma pistol. Plasma rifle. I swear to God I saw it. I just walked across it. There we go. All right. SMG. Oh, it's the Halo 2 SMG. Oh. That sounds like the Halo 2 one. Yeah. Oh, you are definitely right, Bubby. Like, all we need is Halo 2 4-player co-op, and then I will like I have never ever attempted. Makes me want to get Game Pass again. I think the standard Game Pass version, like I think this releases Monday next week. Or wait for an 80% off sale. I will admit, like, you know, I ended up just ponying up the bucks, and it was on Game Pass, and it was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm actually excited. I bought the premium edition upgrade, because a lot of the time, like, I will purchase the game when it goes on sale, specifically for the point that I will subscribe to the highest tier of Game Pass, and I will buy digital upgrades or early access when they're available, because I'm like, if I'm excited to play something, I don't mind ponying up a little bit extra.
Interesting.
Let's get a few.
The word on the Covenant BattleNet is find and expunge the putrid apes. Sounds like you made quite an impression.
I also like that Jen Taylor's.
Find the other two lifeboats.
I keep doing the Game Pass Ultimate discount model, so I'm full until January 29th for who knows how long, or what Game Pass looks like then. That's pretty much the same way that I do as well, Bob. Is I continue to sign up to Game Pass, and I think I'm set until June, July next year.
Contact!
Ooh.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Oh. Yeah, let's go on up here.
Forward on!
You guys sit here and shoot. This is I'm remembering how I would do this when playing it. Oh, can we snipe machine gun this fucker? Nope. He hid. How dare. I'm definitely a driver. I'm not a gunner. Like it would generally be like, even when playing with my friends. Oh my god. I got absolutely fucking mullered there.
There's some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
I didn't realize that cheeky little bugger had or the shield over that overshot had such a big hit to it. There he is. Let's get him. Let's get him. And he's down. Yes. Yeah, I will admit, I think you are very much right, Turtles. Like, Game Pass could be very different in a year. Ooh. Oh my god, heroic, the overcharge, the plasma pistol overcharge is fucking deadly and heroic. Okay, this is, yeah, and the the barrel effects and everything. I know it. I think yes, Game Pass is going to be very different in a year's time, but I also think that there has to be not a squaring of the circle, but there has to be a I don't know if it's really, maybe not squaring of the circle, because it sounds as if I'm saying like, oh, there's no way for it to really be. Jesus. These fucking jackals, my man. They're absolutely fucking my shit up. Maybe it should be called, like saying, I should be asking qualified wombats to load up Halo on her Xbox. I'll buy her the premium edition. Like, I need a co-op player. These jackals keep fucking me up. Although she would probably just be like, haha, sucks to be you. I've got a phone to set up. She got one of those what would you call them? They're one of the Chinese brands. They're one of the variations similar to the Oppo phones. But in Australia, they do a real fuck a duck. I cannot believe how well these guys are just absolutely fucking slapping me. This is. I will admit, okay, like, Heroic is actually proving to be that fun challenge. Like, it's not frustrating, but, like, Heroic used to be the standard. Oh my, oh, I didn't get him. Oh, he's still dead. I'm gonna take that as a win. But the, yeah, the, Oppo variations of, phones in the Australian market, they do these very standard bare Androids versions of their phones. Kind of glad that you can actually use a sniper rifle against the jackal, kind of like overload their shield. Oof. Shit. How dare you? How absolutely fucking dare you? You know, we didn't bring a gunship to you know, war fights. Come on, this isn't Iran. Sorry, it shouldn't be political, but come on. All right.
Located the final lifeboat. I'll give you a nav point to the beacon.
Now I wonder whether anybody left any fucking grenades for me, because
Warning.
I got
picked
nothing.
up reports that the Covenant have located and secured the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. The good news is the captain is still alive. The bad news is that the Covenant have captured the entire surviving command crew.
Okay. I would see. Normally, I will admit, not the most patient gamer, but I can kind of like grind my way through something where it's kind of like, ah, shit, died. Ah, shit, died. You know, like, but it's still. I'm trying to think of the best way to put it, because I tend not to put a whole bunch of stock into the way that people go, you know, for the Dark Soulsian style games where it's like, oh, you know, you just got to get good, get better at the game. I think you know, the easiest way to kind of play is like, yeah, you can have those little impasses of skill, but there's always like the, oh, okay, I'm just going to try it this way, this way, this way. And you're then able to push through and achieve your goal. Ooh, do I want to swap out the Magnum? Nah, sniper rifle fucking rules. We're going to keep with that. Wonder if actually the poor... I did kind of leave those guys stuck in the truck. Is it up there? Holy shit, they're still alive. All right, boys. You've managed 2 out of 2 incursions. You're both still alive. I'm fucking impressed. If you manage to load onto the Pelican at the end of the level, I will recommend you for commendations. But you are not getting off the planet. They'll be delivered to your children. If you have them. Ooh, and we got some... Ah, fucking pistol. Ah. Okay, yeah. I think I said it earlier before you got here, Bubby, but the fact that they've added in those elements of what is it? It is the Halo 2, Halo 3 plasma pistol elements, such as like disabling vehicles with a plasma pistol. I love that they, instead of just keeping it going, no, that isn't in Halo CE, you can't do it, it's not something we allow. Instead, they're kind of putting it in there. I will admit, I am no pressure point for you, bub. Like, if you want to upgrade, absolutely. But like, it will be out on Monday. If you do have, oh well, you've got your Game Pass all set up. It's no pressure. Halo is an easy sell. Yeah, it's like, that's ultimately where it comes down to, is that when it's a game that has such a not just nostalgic, but I think to a large degree people forget that, like, whenever you want to have people, oh wait, that one was 2 days away from retirement. Oh yes, that's right. We've got the little tunnel. We've got the tunnel down there. Definitely gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go through the tunnel. One of the things that always comes up is when people talk about FPSs on consoles. GoldenEye was the first, and it's like, no, GoldenEye was not the first. It was the first to do one where it had a commercial, you know, it. Hold on. So this is funny. I've listened to 3 different reviews now, and they all say Halo Studios went back to the combat of a different game. I would say no. Okay. In in all transparent elements, like the controller layouts and everything else, are definitely inspired from Halo Infinite, Halo 3, Halo Reach. The same as being able to use things like overshields or invisibility and everything as a particular like item to use, as opposed to it just being you pick it up and it instantly activates to you. But at the same time, that's not in a sense a bad thing for what it is, because the way and structure of the original Halo is still here. Like the combat, the back and forth, like there aren't different skill sets or different ways in which to play, or different actions that you can undertake as Master Chief that change the way the game actually plays. It still has everything about it is the classic for Halo. So you can't play it any different, but the way in which people play FPS games has changed so very much since the original Halo. So it's almost this multi-point balancing of you have the style of the game that people remember, and you're having to build to that while understanding that the lexicon of how people use and move and like how they attack a battlefield, how they move, like even to this day with the sprint, it now feels like you can play this a bit more like you would if you were playing multiplayer for COD. But that's because how we move around a battlefield, how we interact with the game has changed so very much, because we've been challenged and pushed in different ways by different games, and you learn that approach over time. Damn it. All right. Come on. Ah, fucking hell. I'm really not great at a sniper rifle, but enough shots and you can take anybody out. God, I'm really not great with this. There he is. So let's pop you with one. Let's see if he's going to stick his head up again. There's that dude there. See, and he pops down again and he waits for his shield to recharge. And then, yes, there we go. Haha. All right. It's always this fun element of like waiting to try and take out the guys in the best way possible. Yes, there we go. All right. And we've got no sniper rounds. Fuck. But apparently we've only got these two boys. Yeah, the lexicon of gameplay has changed and improved so much over time that we've had things like the COD series, we've had Apex, we've had Fortnite, we've had, hell, we've even had Gears of War, which have all changed how we play these games as skill and ability and capacity has increased over all of these years. Oh, look at this cinematic.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Warhammer's on station and ready for another pickup.
I love the fact that she's in this game. And then I think it's still the, I'm not certain, but I think it's the same voice actress.
I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. We should move out, Lieutenant, and then we'll need your help on a rescue mission.
Oh, and welcome to, well, I know that there's at least 2 people here who are watching me. For the other 4 people who are currently watching, hope you're enjoying yourselves. If you do have any questions about the game, about anything, just throw it up. Okay, and we will take this person and we will...
The enemy has captured Captain Key cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation.
You'd love to run some Halo now. I think the game
So I would
is.
get inside the ship if it's in the air. The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface.
We're gonna get to fight
That's
hunters.
our ticket in.
Hunters,
Touchdown
hunters,
in 10
hunters.
seconds, people. We're in Covenant territory now.
I think the game is
According to the
about
topographic surveys I've obtained from the
70
Covenant Battle Network,
or so
you
gig.
should be
I
able
think.
to access the Covenant cruiser Truth and Reconciliation on foot. Head through the series of plateaus and foot trails up ahead.
Hit it, Marines! Go, go, go!
4 peanuts by the hour.
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted.
Get ready to move in to support us, Sergeant. The Master Chief is going to covertly take out as many of the Covenant as he can. Don't open fire until you hear the enemy return fire on us. That should let us keep the element of surprise.
Yes, ma'am.
These are close by. We're gonna need contact.
Open fire! Open fire!
Well, I really didn't do a good job there. There's always used to be like you try and snipe as many of them as you could. 2 for blue.
Alert! A Covenant is making a run for that stationary gun. Take him out!
He is ventilated.
That's what I'm talking about. Enemy frag! Keep your head down. Think they all ran away?
Uninvited guest. Yes, yes we are. I actually wonder whether all of the sound files that they use for the grunts in this are from the original
Here, let me try one
from
of
the
those.
original project files. I wonder whether it is the pitch shifted Joseph Staten
Stop. Motion
recordings.
tracker shows movement around the next bend.
Ooh, here we go. All right. It's also like everybody thinks when you think of Halo, you're thinking, I still love the original, telling mum to join in. I still love the fact that, like, yeah, there's it's one of the things that I remember they didn't include for the, in the anniversary edition is I don't ever remember seeing like the thing of being like, hey, here's how you activate the night vision for your sniper rifle. Whereas it was a very particular tool point that they used in the original Halo, and it is such a good effect. I like this. Make them count. Let me guess. Oh, kill 100 enemies with headshots. I thought it was going to be like you actually killed 4 enemies with 4 shots from a sniper rifle. You fucking doofus. But that is such a really nice effect. Probably if they want another lawsuit. Well, actually, Joseph Staten isn't the issue when it comes to a lot of those lawsuits. It's yeah, that was good old Marty O'Donnell. Which is a surprising thing because it, like, I know why the lawsuit happened and the settlement occurred and everything. A lot of people thought that it was Marty and Marty O'Donnell and Michael Salvatore being like, oh, we haven't been paid for the rights for the Halo music and everything else. It wasn't actually about the fact that they weren't paid. It was also this the specificity of the ownership of the music that is associated with Halo was owned by Marty O'Donnell's own audio studio. Like he... Oh, Jesus. random grenade. It was more the fact that the Halo music was done. He was not an employee of Bungie until I think after the acquisition. But they had basically gone, oh, like as the story goes, and as far as I saw with the kind of
Stop.
notes from the
Motion
case,
tracker shows movement around the next bend.
it was that they didn't have money or time to be able to go, oh, okay, can we get can we get you to do some music for it? But they didn't have Bungie didn't really have the money, so Marty had basically gone, okay, well, how about, look, we'll do it, we'll own the rights, but we'll, it'll be for Halo, like this is what we're writing for it, and then if it's used in the game and everything else, then we obviously, like, you would pay us for that music and take ownership. But it then means that Marty and Michael would have been listed as I think it was originally that it was Marty O'Donnell was listed as the composer because he composed the original Halo track, or the Halo, what is considered the Halo theme these days. He composed that himself. He was listed as the writer and composer, and performer, I think, was Marty O'Donnell, Michael Salvatore. But because they used, like, it was obvious they were using the Halo stings and themes and elements as inspired by the game for the TV show, but they did not own them. They had not purchased the rights for that because the actual, there's two sets of rights that exist, and this is one of those weird kind of legalese things that I'm sorry, I'm a nerd, so I get into it a bit. The way that a lot of performance elements are is that you have two sets of rights when it comes to a piece of music, whether it is something that you wrote or whether it's something you perform. So there is the specificity of, I was the person who wrote that song, but then there is also, I am the person who performed that song. Those two very separate things are specific rights. So here's the weird part to it is that they own the Halo music. They own the original performance for the game that exists out there for Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and all of the Halo games from Bungie. They bought those directly. They own those games and all of the performance elements in and of themselves. Now, I may be completely right. I could be missing details. Don't hold me as the arbiter of truth. He's in the second game. Prophet of Truth.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around them.
We'll hang back while you get into position, Chief.
Ooh, can we... Oh, damn it, he's behind the... So, they were operating off the fact that they were using the Halo theme because it was believed that they owned, or they owned the rights, as they did for the songs in and of themselves. But they did not list original composition by Michael Salvatore, Marty O'Donnell. And that's the thing, is that that's actually performing artists' rights, that you have to credit the people who did the original music when you are using something with specificity that was composed by somebody that you are then using as a specific inspiration to your to your theming elements effort. That's where the whole Halo TV show lawsuit element really dived down into, is that they owns the rights to the music, but they did not own composition rights, and they were not they did not give the correct crediting for the composition, which is, that's a big no-no, because ultimately Elite will shoot you from a turret, because you also get a percentage, and there is your own creative rights and everything else associated with that. If you don't take your rights seriously in the performing arts, it can be something that then potentially can blow up any attempts that you make in the future to be able to protect your intellectual property. And yeah, like, a lot of people went, oh, Marty O'Donnell, he's just a troll. He is a troll, don't get me wrong. And he seems to be a right-wing troll, whatever his personal belief for the, you know, for politics and everything. I tend to leave that. You are never going to agree with everybody on everything about
It will make us invisible for
all of that sort of stuff.
or until we open fire.
So if he wants to be a Republican, all the power to him. He can happily be a Republican, and you kind of just let people be. But when it comes to your art, your performance, your rights as a performing artist, like, especially when it's something that is so synonymous that people go, oh, Halo. You ask somebody and go, oh, what do you know about Halo? They might go, oh, Master Chief, oh, this, oh, that. But quite a lot of people would go, and that, in and of itself, can be as important as the reality of, Master Chief, or, this specific game, or all of these elements, because how intellectual property, copyright, and IP works is that you are identifiable against everything else. Jesus, that does look amazing. Look at it. It's all shiny and purple.
Troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the Grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Oh, is that all? That's us. The few, the proud, the expendable. Grab cover! We've got company!
I'm really not great with this sniper rifle. Bubs, Turtles, if you guys are playing this and you manage to be better at the sniper rifle than me, like, please like, record the screen and make sure you send the clips to me, just to embarrass me. Just to be like, I'm better than you. You're not as good. Yeah, I have to admit, this... I said it before, and I'm definitely going to say it again, and I'll probably say it way too many times that people are just going to get annoyed if they're watching. This feels and plays how I remember it playing, but I know it didn't play like this because it was 2001 and nothing looks this good back then. And it just has that... It has that flow and that insult of a grunt just shooting
The
me.
Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ship and the surface.
Okay, let's
We need to
switch this
ambush
off.
them at the
Does it-
Grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Can I shoot your little hooves?
Oh, is that all? That's
Nope.
us. The few, the proud,
Yes!
expendable.
We can take out the hooves.
Sounds like trouble. We're taking fire.
Come on. it's just cool to be here, Witcher. Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, if you get any amazing moments while you're playing, like the trick shots or anything else like that, I've already had friends like send me a couple of like, oh my god, I can't believe that this worked, because we, you know, for anybody who was around playing Halo CE when it launched, there was just like, you would, in a lot of Xbox gaming magazines and everything, you'd have like little demo discs or videos that would include that, yeah, they would include like the classic Warthog flip video. I still remember seeing that for the first time on grainy, like, real video player little streams on the internet, because that's how old I am. When everything video used to be through Real Player, and it was running through an 18 point. Jesus Christ! These guys are just absolutely swarming. I do not remember it being this tough, but I kind of like the increase in challenge.
Troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. We need to ambush them at the grav lift's loading zone and use the lift to enter the ship.
Oh, V-Bulletin forums. Oh my god. There were so many V-Bulletin forums that I was part of. Like, I still remember when there was like I think it was V-Bulletin V3. Like when they did the third iteration of it. Whoop. Hold on. I have just had, what is it, Piper? Sorry, the small puppers just jumped up. It looks like I might have to. I have been streaming for about 2 hours. I might actually take a quick break and just quickly take them down. I'll also get to use my amazing little Be Right Back screen. So I'll be back in, just give me about 5 minutes or so. And here it is. Normally when I jump between transitions, it auto unmutes. Damn it, now I've got something else to have a look into. It Bubby, seriously, if the next time I'm streaming, if you're up, I was thinking of trying to stream after XB2 tomorrow, but at the same time, I don't know. I've got a whole bunch of work, unfortunately, I need to catch up with. But if I'm streaming and you've got Halo and you want to jump in and co-op, all you have to do is like ping me on Discord. I will happily jump in there. And if you've got a microphone where you can talk on Discord, then I can actually plug you into the stream so people could hear you. Because that's the sort of person I am. There is no muting on here.
The Covenant use a gravity lift to move troops and supplies between the ships
Fuck it.
and surface.
We're not using the sniper rifle. Let's just. Oh shit! I shot Johnson in the back. It's still shooting him in the back. And the grenades got me. Get that first death out of the way. Oh, and in terms of the news and everything, like it was going to be something that I was going to talk about. The free tier of cloud streaming that was announced today by Michael Hall. I have to admit, this is a lot of these steps and movements that Xbox are doing at such a fast rate. I'm really like. Okay, Johnson, you know, language. Keep your clean fucking mouth. While I understand a lot of people are very skeptical of how Xbox is moving, how they're changing things, what they're doing. Is it the right thing? Is it the wrong thing? You know, not talking too much. You know, all different elements. I have to admit, the news this week of the OG back compat elements on PC, that is frigging impressive in my mind. Of going, you know, with like it's low-key shade against Sony. It's not, you know, it's not the knockout punch of no, we support physical and, you know, we're always going to do discs, but the idea of having this, oof. Nope, gotta survive. Whoop. It's always the elite that runs in first. Never have enough time to pull out the sniper rifle when you take him out. But as we've seen, I'm really shit at the sniper rifle, so it wouldn't have helped. The fact of having the respect of backwards compatibility and trying very much to link it to the easiest possible. Fuck me sideways. I need some ammo. Come on, boys. All right, plasma rifle. Let's try this for the first. Oh, yeah. It doesn't feel like it has that I don't know if it's whether it's because I played a lot of Division that I'm kind of like pulsing the trigger instead of just holding it down and hoping. Ooh, let's try this. Did it take him out? Nope. Now this is a dangerous thing for me because of my hands and the no feedback in my fingers, I don't know if I'm crunching the controller right now. if you can hear the sound of broken triggers, coming through the microphone, please let me know. Because it does happen on occasion that I've broken Elite controllers, and it's not until Qualified Wombats is like sitting on the couch next to me and she's like, "Did you break another controller?" Because she can hear like the trigger is rattling, like it's just a destroyed it's just destroyed, like the trigger mechanism is completely fucked. Oh, okay. Where is the fizz? Oh, it still has that cool little fizzy sound. All right. It feels weird hearing the elites actually speaking in a form of English. Because, like, everybody knows, like, the elites go war in Halo 1, and that's it. That's all they could ever say. Oh, the Needler actually has some crunch behind it. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, it's not the hunters yet. I will admit, I am dreading the hunters coming down. Like, it's still like, it's one of the most unique weapons, I think, when it comes to deaths. It's still one of those unique weapons, like thinking about it, like unique weapons in video games. Obviously, like the BFG was like one of the first, but it's thinking about like the Needler, the Cerebral Bore in Turok 2. That always makes me like go, oh my god, like you could not, like like it used to be video games would have a unique weapon, a unique element for how you engage with the game, and those things would be that kind of like key differentiator. But it feels like games don't do that much anymore. Like think about what was it called? It was a Digital Extremes game. It went dark. Oh fuck! That tracking shot for the plasma pistol is deadly. Like, all due respect, but it is fucking me over. Oh, if you get a good pack of needles on a Elite, that works really well. Oh, and the shields for the jackals. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh. And here they are.
Hunters.
Yep.
Flank and hit their exposed worm bits.
Oh, these are like, oh my god, these are like Halo 3 hunters. I bet if I go and try and whack them in the back, they're probably just gonna like pivot and like absolutely mush me. I wonder, although that isn't the sound of a dropship, is it? Please don't let it be the sound of a dropship. Oh. They didn't do the fuck. Okay. Oh, Johnson, what the fuck are you doing there, mate? Where were you to help? Jesus. Oh my god. It used to be you'd always peel one off to the side then do the whoop. That did not work as well as I wanted. Jesus. Oh, okay. So, is the best way to do this going to be the old, oh, better grab that. Let's just shoot you before you get hit.
Hunters,
Fuck you
flank
guys.
and hit their exposed worm bits.
Alright. So how are we going to do this? Wonder if I can. Oh, nope. They're smart. They still got the shields. Whoop. That was close. G'day, Tress. ATTV. What's good? Having a method of fighting hunters in this. That is probably what is the best thing. And I'm working this out, and we are playing it on. We're playing on heroic, and I'm learning that hunters do not fuck around. And I had forgotten this about the original Halo. After so many years since playing it. How your game's been going on? Fantastic.
Hunters, flank and hit their exposed
From
worm
Bubby
bits.
Kai in the YouTube chat. I was listening on audio only right now, and and you sound like Knifey from High on Life when you kill stuff. Yeah. Like that. Jesus. I'm getting absolutely fucking mullet. It's one of those. Like, you would think, oh, maybe. I don't think
Hunters,
they're gonna have one
flank
around
and hit
here.
their exposed worm bits.
Nope. There's no pistol. Because, like, get me, no. Actually, no one has told me before that I sound like Knifey. No, I would say, like, Knifey definitely has that, it's not that perfect, Australianism. It's that tempo and tone that happens with Australians,
Hunters,
especially when we
flank
just
and
get
hit their
excited.
exposed worm bits.
It's that way of how we have our cadence in speech, which is very stereotypical. Like, if you're around Australians for any length of time, when you hear them get excited or kind of like like over the top, I completely forgot that I had the shield cloak. So right now, you can't see me. I am John Cena. You can't see John Cena. Leave him alone. But yeah, whenever we get excited or over the top, the volume goes up and shit. The volume goes up and the excitement level just kind of,
Cortana to
oh
Echo
Jesus.
419. We've
We
reached
survived.
the lift and are ready for reinforcements.
We've got quite a few Australian friends. Aussies are a very unique form of creature to be around because fuck is used like punctuation. And that is just the simplest way to explain any Australian in
Once
general
we're inside the ship,
is to
I
just
can
go,
home in on the
well,
captain's command narrow
Aussies are
interface.
just excitable,
Probably
and yes,
in
we
or
are.
near the ship's brig, which should narrow our search.
And yeah, curse words are used like punctuation, and the idea is that we will use our shorthand and colloquialisms like with no reference point needed.
We're in. I've got a good
Okay.
lock on the captain's CNI transponder.
So yeah, just picked up the cloak there. Now, from memory, we wait to hear which door opens. And it should be a cloaked elite with a fucking sword. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
There he is. Get the cunt. Yeah, and especially fighting these guys, I'm going to get very much more Australian because they are real pricks. And sword elites, yeah. Like, the moment that sword elites came out, like, started in this game, I still remember, like, you know that moment where you encounter an enemy for the first time and it just takes you off guard like you weren't expecting it, and they just absolutely fucking wipe the floor with you, and you're like, where the fuck, how the fuck, who the fuck, when the fuck, why the fuck?
We're in.
It's
I've got a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder.
okay.
No Covenant
So I
defenses
think he
detected.
came from over here. He came from behind. That's how old I am. Oh, legendary co-op on this park fucked my cousin and I for probably 2 hours. I remember my first legendary run
Stealth elites,
in
watch your
Halo.
motion tracker and look for distortions in the
This section for Truth and Reconciliation was probably the same. In fact, oh Jesus, there's a second sword elite. Senor Swordigan, as we've as my friends and I would always refer to them. Senor Swordigan. He has a sword, and wait, I can have the sword. Jesus. I got the sword, someone else got a grenade, and they used it quicker than me. Fair call. Fair
I've got
play.
a good lock on the captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant
But yeah,
defenses
it's
detected.
like, does anybody in chat have do you have the names, or did you have shorthand that you would use for particular enemies in games?
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
Whoop, and he's still alive. And let's take that, and let's get that. Where are you boys? Hey, come back here. Whoop. It feels a bit tough with the sword at this point. But yeah, we would always refer to the sword elites as Senor Swordigan. In a weird thing to say, my friends and I, all three of my friends, and all three of them are named Chris. So it's Chris, Chris, and Chris, and then me. It would be the case that it'd be like, call out, oh no, Senor Swordigan, because that's live. Yeah,
We're in. I've got a good lock on the
because it would be
captain's
like,
CNI transponder.
sword elite,
No
this
Covenant
location,
defenses
this person, that
detected.
location. Remember, it just ended up being easier that you'd like call out the panic, like, oh my god, this, you know, this thing over here, because it was always,
Stealth elites, watch your motion tracker and look for distortions in the air.
he came from a different door this time. Hey, they've actually changed up the encounter AI. Because, oh Jesus, he's wiping out everybody. How dare. Like, you take out half my team, now all I've got is Johnson again.
Where'd that bastard go? Cover and fire!
Oh, Jesus, and he's back. Oh, nope, this is his mate. I actually like that, because I remember, oh Jesus, man, they're throwing the sword elites in here now. One of the things that always threw me was that it wasn't always the same doors that would open and have the same enemies come through it. It would always differentiate. And it's one of those things that always threw me. That I was like, how? How is it that... Oh, jeez. And another one. How did they do it? Because I'm like, I am really one of those nerds who sits there and kind of picks apart. How did they do this, or how did they design that? And what you can do is, after this major encounter, and when you're going through the ship, you can really see that, like, the doors on each side are actually connected through the hallways behind it. So the AI isn't just an enemy, like, they don't just spawn the enemies behind the closed doors and that's it. They're actually spawning the enemies further up in these hallways. So these two hallways... Oh, shit. Oh, Christ, that's right. I completely forgot about the fucking hunters. I'm smart. I'm an engineer. Grenade spam and we hope for the best. Alright. I definitely have to make sure that I pick up that invisibility. And then... Oh, I already have it. Okay, have we got... Wait. They are over there. Alright. We're going invisible. Johnson, I need you to hold them. Keep their attention. Oh, Tressa TV, thank you for following. If I manage to survive this fight, jump in the Wraith indoors. Oh my god, can I? Oh my god, I can. Bubby, you are a fucking legend. You are an absolute legend. Smart thinking, Bubby Kai. Oh no, this is not going to go well for me. Okay, we've now got a plan. We have a plan. For Tress, yes. Well, yes and no. I am new to streaming on a particular cadence. Where can I get in? Nope, they're only giving me access to the Wraith turret. God damn it. I am new to streaming on a consistent basis. And it is just more the sense of I'm having fun. Yeah, I have to admit, Bub, that was a fantastic call. I did not think, although it doesn't look like I can actually get into the Wraith in general. It just looks like it is that I can get into the turret, which kind of sucks if you know, like, oh my god, he went down. He went down. Okay, let's go invisible again. Let's dance around the man. Oh, okay. So the single melee hit from behind. Jesus. I don't know about me being a star or famous. The people who do the fantastic Twitch streaming and everything out there. Fame can stay. Jesus. Nothing like a Wraith boost splat kill. Damn right. That's what I'm more annoyed about. Like, we've got this method to do it. But, whoop. That was a bad grenade throw. Now, let's see what happens if I go with this instead. Nope. It seems like the sword still does not cloak. Oh, okay. Let's go with this. And do this. And then quickly this. Oh my god. Yes. Haha. Oh shit. Now he's looking at me. And there we go. Fantastic. It started with the Wraith. It started with the Wraith we didn't know we could drive. And it finally worked out. Yes. What's YouTube? It's on the bottom scroll of the stream. That is some real Dark Souls shit. Yeah. Panic and try to turn around and stick a sword up their ass. Yeah, it's on the bottom of the screen at the moment. HTTP youtube.com/scarcelyrelevant. And yeah, I basically stream on both locations whenever I can, just on a semi-regular basis, because link it with panels. Yeah, it's something I just haven't got the time to work on, as the idea for Australia right now is currently 8:47 p.m. on the east coast of Australia, and I also run my own business, and I work full-time, 40 to 50 hours a week. So a lot of this, as much as a lot of people would go with particulars about, oh, you need to do this and need to do that, this is one part fun, one part making sure that I continue to stay engaged with video games. This gives me my reason to actually get out there and I got some drawn recently by a friend and asked her to help you if you're busy with your things. Oh yes, yeah. There's been quite a few people who've kind of sent things through, and I've looked at everything, but it's honestly right now cognitive preservation. Yeah, I would say that's a fair statement to make. On Insta by chance, yes, but nothing associated with streaming, honestly, because like I try to the biggest thing about me is that while if you ask any questions, I'm generally first one to open an offer. But for all of this, I try to keep some parts of my life separate by sanity, because the industry and everything else in my own personal life, there are so many different variations of which there is NDAs and particular behaviors that I have to keep completely separate. You know, nothing nefarious. It's just a case of when you work on particular things in your day job, you have to keep a few things. Oh, girl needs to keep the mind strong.
Wait,
Yeah.
That's the locked door down there. The Marines are waiting on the other side. The controls to open it must be somewhere in this room.
Oh, Jesus. Actually, I think I did add someone who came through and offered help. I think I have it. No, you stay there. There is no suiciding to be done. Oh, that's probably just demonetized me immediately on YouTube. Oh, well, stiff shit. I don't care about monetization. Where have I got it? Chesney, I think. They're like, oh no. Yeah. Chesney had jumped into the chat a few weeks back and had offered their services. They're like great work and everything. It's honestly, as I'd said to them at the time, I know at some point I'm gonna have to do things to kind of encourage and promote, do proper panels and bits and pieces. But it all comes down to the availability of time as just in my own personal life, let alone being able to put aside time and go, okay, let's work on an art style. Let's work on let's work on those elements to actually create an imagery, I'm trying to think of like the particular art direction you would go for. But I've got them listed as the when I actually look at that, I'm giving them first shot at working on something. Yes, branding. Thank you, Bobby. You at least know what I'm trying to get to. You know, I just stumble around in the dark until I bump into a word that actually, you know, communicates properly. Oh Jesus! Ran out of assault rifle ammo. All right, we go into your weapons. Thank you. Yeah, and in particular, like the branding is something that I figure is very much done for, like when you feel like you have an idea about how, I wouldn't say who you are, everybody knows who they are, but about how you wish to be. Scarcely relevant merch time. That's not. All my merch would just be, you know, photos of Coda and Piper jumping up on me, and probably a shirt that says, "This cunt sounds like this cunt sounds like Knifey whenever he gets too excited in a video game." That sounds like a piece of merch for me. Take hoodie, coffee mug, and dildo. I don't know. Like, it's okay. Weird story all the way. You can add Kiki and discuss these things with her if you want to. Hold on. Let's take care of that guy first. I believe there should. Well, actually, the updated info should be going up on Twitch. I think tomorrow is when I've actually got the time to do it. I will have updated links, socials, all of that stuff, including a Twitter account and everything. And I'm just putting it that anybody can kind of reach out and communicate and everything. Tell them to reach out through me on that. And happy to talk and do something for when I'm ready to. Although here's here's a weird story from my past. So I have a bunch of friends. They work in I'll just say they work in a industry that was illegal in Australia for a period of time, but is now very much legal. So take that as you will. Adult industry stuff. And I met them, it would have been 2002 in Sydney when I went down for a gaming event. I had gone there to play Counter-Strike, and basically I was doing like, they had like a little tournament for one-on-ones where you could basically, you play 3 rounds as, or 2 rounds as terrorists, 2 rounds as counter-terrorists on DE Dust 2, and you would basically swap back and forth until you got like the best of 5. I went down there, played a few games, didn't really get that far, but I was there because it was like, it was just like a great gaming event to kind of go with. And there we go, dead. There we go. So what had happened is there was a call out for, okay, we've got a 5v5 tournament that's going on, and we've got a few teams where they've had people say that they haven't got their 5th, or that someone hasn't been able to play, or that they're in another team so they're not available anymore. And you could basically put yourself on a short list to then go and play with those other people. You'd basically be filling in, like not one of their official team members, but just for that tournament, you could join them. So I signed myself up for this. Oh, Jesus. That fucking blades went up like a goddamn candle. So as I just signed up and went, yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind jumping in, you know, meet some new people and play. So it wasn't any officialized tournament. It was just, you know, tournament at the event. Have fun. So it wasn't a specified like, you know, girls only teams, guys only teams or whatever. It was just you play and it's more like just a round robin event as opposed to a specified, oh, this is the girls only team, this is the guys only team. So I've signed up and I've just been randomly assigned to this team and they've gone, oh, hey, your Scarecrow, we've got a team who could use you for their tournament. It's basically round robin. You know, it's basically, I think it was like the first prize win was like $100. So that would have been like that's full price for a brand new game in Australia. So it was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, $100 a person, you know, that'd be fantastic. I don't know these people. And then, so I've been grabbed by this event organizer. Okay, we've got a team that you can join. They're over here, cool. And I've basically been led into to the tournament rooms where it's just like they've got, I think it was like 20 or 30 PCs. Everybody's kind of rolling through and like, oh, okay, there's X amount on these walls, so there's kind of setups for 5v5 and the PCs are kind of back to back, so you couldn't screen look or anything. So I've just been told, okay, so we've got I'll change the names, but basically like you're looking for Jesse, and I'm like, okay, cool, Jesse, team leader, cool. So I go there, I go into this room and I'm basically like walking around and there's like these groups of guys and I'm like, I'm meant to meet, I'm meant to see Jesse for, Jesse's meant to be the leader of the team that I'm joining. I'm the kind of ring in. And then and then a very stunning person, very stunning woman walked up to me. Is like, oh, I'm Jesse. You're Scarecrow. You're the ring in for our tournament. I'm like, yeah, I was told just head over here, speak to you. You'd fill me in on what's happening and blah blah blah. And she's like, okay, yep, cool. We've got blah blah blah. So then very quickly, and I think so. This is 2002. So I am. This is before my birthday. So 2002. I am. I think I'm 19. No, I would be turning 19. I am 18 years old at this point, and I am wet behind the ears in terms of 2002. I am not. Jesus, man, you're making me feel really fucking old. That's all right. Jesus Christ, these guys are just coming out of the woodwork here. There you are. Fucking hell. Elites for days. Yeah, very much the case, Bobby. If I was definitely wet behind the ears, and this is the particular thing, is that Jesse's introduced herself and gone, okay, yep, cool, and it's like Jesse's around my age, if not maybe a year or two older, like maybe 20s, and she is, oh, good stick, motherfucker. so then, yeah, met, chatted, been like, oh, okay, cool. This is how we're playing. This is the sort of style of offense, defense that they were going for. And I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I can work with this. I get what you mean. Cool. I'll play. Actually, no, in a sense, and you'll understand why, because the story is about Jesse and the very element. Okay, hold on. Had a cat decide to just jump through and push their way into to get the dog food that's up here, the kibble treats I have for the dogs. Cheeky cats. Oh Jesus, friggin' Christ! I am shocked at how friggin' many of these boys are coming through. So yeah, we've at least discussed. I know how they want to play, and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, so am I the only ringer, or do you have a team? Who am I playing with? What are their names, so that I know who I'm calling out to? Because in sort of tournament play, you generally use, like, there would be, if you're protecting kind of mid-run, like stopping people coming through on A or B as counter-terrorists, you'd want to know who you're short-handing or who's generally going to be floating there with you, so that you can call out to them and just go, hey, I'm gonna pivot and spin through this way. So go over there and then meet, and I'm like, okay, Jessie, fucking gorgeous woman that she is, around my age. And then I meet the other 4 members of the team, who are all in the same manner, very stunning, gorgeous women. And I will easily say that I was wet behind the ears because I was just a nerd who loved video games. And yeah, oh, fuck's sake, I forgot, more bloody hunters. And here I am without a, wait, we got a Wraith. We got a Wraith. Can we drive it? Or has it been blown up? Oh, Jesus. I think they're onto me, Bobby. So yeah, and they got me, damn it. So, long story short, we play the game. These girls are shitload better at CS than me. Like, I was probably what would conservatively be said to be, I was the millstone around their fucking neck. But they performed admirably with it. I think we got into the 3rd round, and you know, like 3rd round in what was like just a whole bunch of people like playing into it and having fun. And there's one hunter dead, and where's the second one? Where are you? I feel like I need to be Christian Bale. Where are you? Are you here? Okay. Wait, is he back over here? Where is he? Oh, Jesus, there he is. For a big metal tin can looking motherfucker, you are surprisingly stealthy. There we go, come on. Yes, and he's dead. All right.
Wait a moment.
So,
I'm going to access the Covenant BattleNet and locate
okay,
an
come on,
override code to
Cortana.
open the door.
You're just getting in the way of me telling my story. So basically, the run through is we get to the third round, and that's where we fail out. So they basically go, hey, you know, that was fun. We're gonna go grab food and everything, and drinks and stuff. You want to come along? And I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Hey, Sika Mechanico, how are you, sir? I completely forgotten that. Yeah, I'm playing it. It'd be Jesus, it'd be midday your time, approximately. I am absolutely loving this. Like, I didn't get time to catch catch the review for day one today, but I imagine that you probably are much like me, where you're just going like, okay, it's not Halo CE as you remember it entirely, because that's a very nostalgia-driven memory. But I can't stop smiling while playing it. Like, I've died more playing this version of it in Heroic than I had last time I played Halo. But I can't. This is just so much fun. I acknowledge that I really love Halo CE, but I also really enjoy this a lot. Heroic leans a lot harder now. I think it works really well in its favor, because for the, like, okay, well, Sick, I think you and I are pretty much the same age. I think that I'm 42. I think you turned 42 early this year as well. Like, we remember playing this game in its very specific elements, but having 42 years young, no. I always go with old. I've got enough gray in my hair that at this point I'd probably need 3 packets of Rogaine to get back to chestnut brown. But it feels like that balance is in that beautiful little spot where it's that little bit different, but it has the feel. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sick. I'm not going to argue with you there, but I have to admit, you rock your hair so much with so much confidence that it's kind of like I wish I had that confidence. Like, you can see it's all falling away from me. I will admit, yeah, the salt and pepper look. I've always loved it. I've had kind of gray through my hair since I was oh Jesus. I think when I was 18, 19 was when I started really having I started having the Reed Richards of the Sam Fisher. From Turtles. Damn, you're still going. Game must be good. It is so fucking good. Because I don't know how you feel on this, Sick, but I will admit there is that. Okay, who wants to switch out this? No. These guys won't swap with me, or just give me their assault rifle ammo. Like, come on, boys, just pass me a clip. Earlier in the night, it feels that this Halo is the, what the fuck? Oh, you boys started pushing me around again. This Halo feels like it is Halo CE in its base structure, but it has that beautiful touch, which is to be cognizant and recognize the improvements that have been made in not specifically FPS gaming, but the way in which we play FPS games. Not to kind of make it feel like COD, but to make it feel as if it has the tempo of today's games, while still maintaining a structure that feels more matched. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Friggin'. Okay, Mr. Grunt, I salute you there. You absolutely fucking got me. And it actually, that's one thing. You would know, Sick. You absolutely know Halo better than me. The suicide grunts were never in Halo 1 from my memory. They were a Halo 2, Halo 3 addition to the game. But having them in this actually feels like more of like they've brought forward the improvements from Halo 2, Halo 3, Reach, ODST. They've brought them forward, but in a smart way where it keeps the gameplay more dynamic, much like the Halos that we know, without reducing what feels like classic Halo CE by not having it change the structure or tempo. Appreciate what was while bringing in what's come since in a Halo way. Yes, much more eloquent way of saying it, Bubby, instead of me stumbling over my words like the rambling fool that I am. It has, like, it's such a... You started it! Yes! Excellent, Bubby. Well, I am happy for that. Someone else is now enjoying some Halo. I'm glad that I could be the slight push on you. Both, I guess it's because I got a second hand box with Halo 1 to 3. Yeah, well, I admit, yeah, that no, I didn't start it. Yeah, I can't type because I'm fucked. Well, I think the feeling for this game is that, yeah, it has the improvements of Halo and Halo 2 and Halo 3, which then gives it it feels like the perfect balance, the improvements and the adjustments that have made Halo feel more modernized without creating that massive gap where you're like, no, this isn't how I remember it. It's how you remember it, but it's the best bits of everything involved. And like, having seen a few reviews and comments where people were like, this isn't Halo CE, and it's like, well, I don't know that you could really do Halo CE in the way that people are thinking, because it's like, it's a game that's so old right now. From Turtles, I can't say that I'm noticing it being on Unreal. It's such a smooth transition. I think that's actually something that is helping kind of balance out that feel of that they've transitioned everything together. Okay, what I meant to say is I got started with Halo 1 2 because I got them secondhand at the same time. Ooh, okay. So you're a bit like Bubby, those Turtles, that like he started with Halo 3 because that was his first Halo game. He didn't start with 1 and 2, which I think there's always this element of, it's, you know, true Halo fans started with Halo 1. It's like, no. While Halo 1 and Halo 2 were massive titles,
This looks like the ship's command center.
you're also
Captain's
talking about
transponder
the
signal is
Xbox
strong. We
era.
must be close.
Lol.
Cross-referencing Covenant ship layouts.
An old
This
name.
matches the configuration of a prisoner containment area.
You really have to think about it. The original Xbox didn't sell massively when compared to, say, the PlayStation 2. The PlayStation 2 was an absolute fucking juggernaut, and a lot of people, yes? Oh, sorry, that was, I thought it was like, oh, somebody's trying to get my attention, but no, it was one of the guys. Remember in 2002, I'm 9. I got my Xbox in 2005. Okay, so that would have been around the 360's launch. And yes, I remember in the lead up to the original 360, they dropped the price of the original Xbox. I think here in Australia, like, it launched at $650 Australia, and they dropped it down. I think it was I think he got all the way down to $250. My aunt bought me the Xbox because Costco had those discounted bundles with the extra controller. Came with Battlefront 1 and 2 and Forza 2. Oh shit! That's actually the we didn't get that bundle here in Australia, and it was like one of the things that pissed me off because I'd seen it listed online that there's this new bundle coming for Xboxes. It's cheaper, this that. I bought my Xbox because of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, no regrets. So, okay, then that would imply, Turtles, that you were a Banjo Bro OG. So you would have had a Nintendo 64. Because like that's the thing, I did not have a 64 at launch. I actually got one. Oh, it would have been 1999.
Repositioning.
And that's like obviously mates of mine had the 64 and everything else.
Cross-referencing.
So I had played a lot
this
of
matches the configuration of a prisoner containment
a lot of GoldenEye. And a lot of Turok actually. We did enjoy playing a decent chunk of Turok. But yeah, I never had a 64 to myself. I was telling Jez the other day, last time I was a mod was over 3 different Banjo-Kazooie forums. Oh my god. Went Nintendo 64, GameCube, and then Xbox. And for Bubby, my first Xbox 360 was 2008 Arcade Edition because I had to scrape to get it saved. And sold as many things as I could for the box that didn't have no HDD or fucking Wi-Fi antenna, but damn, I loved it. Absolutely. Bought Halo Wars as my first game. Oh, Jesus. So really, in a sense, like, you were introduced to Halo 1 and 2 at the same time. And then your first Halo game on the kind of next console, you got Halo Wars.
There are probably multiple
Wow.
detention stations.
And
Captain must be in one of
now,
them.
would you say
We
that,
keep
in
looking
a
for him.
sense, would you say your nostalgia for the Halo series, would you say it's more linked to the real-time strategy titles? Because that's an interesting point that everybody has their. You couldn't get Halo 3 until a few months in. I know it's a weird thing in that I didn't get Halo at launch with the Xbox when it came out because it was a case of that or Project Gotham Racing, and I was a Bizarre Creations super fan. Like I loved my Metropolis Street Racer, and the fact that the Dreamcast was dead, there was going to be no more Metropolis Street Racer. So I had to support the game and the studio because I was like, they're doing Project Gotham Racing. It's basically Metropolis Street Racer. Again, I need to support this. I want to see this continue on until 4 games later, and now they are the studio that continued and kind of made Forza Horizon because they are the fucking legends that are Bizarre Creations or Playground Games now. Oh my god! Sorry, like all of this is bringing up kind of like memories and elements where I'm like, like all of these things, these specific.
We must be
wait.
in the brig. These look like holding cells. The captain should be nearby.
Wait, hold on. What are you doing in there, Ron? Halo 2 is the first game for me that made me fall in love. Halo 3 made me a forever fan. Bought every Halo Collector's Edition on the game from Halo 3 to Infinite, consoles included, but now I'm in my 30s and I can't be buying all this shit no more, lol. You can.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The
You
captain
can,
must be in one of them. We
but
need to
it
keep
has to
looking
be
for him.
a willingness to just go, you know what? These things matter to me. Wait. That fucking grunt is a friendly. Off he goes. Godspeed, little grunt. I did not realize that there was a grunt who would...
Back it up.
Okay. I have been taken... activate terminal. Inquisitor. Oh, that's right. There's the skulls and everything in these where we have to go find them. I will admit, yes, I did get that the Halo Infinite Xbox console. Is this the prequel missions? No, actually, this is Truth and Reconciliation. So this is the kind of standard game as it is.
There are probably multiple detention stations. The captain must be in one of them. We need to keep looking for him.
Okay, so we've got... That door's closed. This door's open. Must have already gone through there. Let's try up this way. Okay. Now, from memory... Now, my memory is also a little shot, because, like, as Six said, we're old men. Young, old, whatever the case may be. But I believe there is a cloaked elite in here from my own memory. Or there used to be in the previous games. But it does not. Nope. Looks like not. I'm disappointed. Ooh. Yoink. Haha. Alright. Let's speak
There are
to...
probably multiple detention stations.
Oh
The
my
captain
god.
must be in one
Okay,
of them.
yes.
We need to keep looking
Fucking
for him.
Cortana. I get it. There are multiple detention centers in this location. And we don't have Captain Keys. We got some dead boys. Oh, from Bubby Kai as well. But unlike you two, Turtles, I got started with the Nintendo as well. My cousin and I shared a SNES, and then I got this hand-me-down yellow Game Boy. Then I got a 64 GameCube, Xbox, Wii. The Wii was the last console my family bought for me. That's also, like... It may sound weird to say, but it's almost a... it's kind of like this graduation, in a sense, of how... like that change in your own life where you then have to afford your own consoles. Like, I think I've spoken about it on here, like having to work an entire 2-week school break, like school holidays, so the equivalent of the what you would call summer break for American, or or anything like that, was yeah, that 2-week break. I worked at 2 38-hour weeks, 40-hour weeks with the people who were working for my father and getting paid $5 an hour to afford a Dreamcast, because that was the only way that I would get one, was to work and earn for it myself. I never really PlayStation. I only played my brother's for Final Fantasy VII. See, I never played Final Fantasy VII. I've only just finished playing Remake, and I'm halfway through Rebirth at the moment.
You two know better than this. Thanks.
It's also disappointing that he doesn't have his
I
little
see you
tag
kept
that
her
says "Hello,
safe.
my name is."
She's in good hands.
No, have your fucking pistol back. I don't want
While the
your name.
Covenant had us locked up in here, I overheard the guards talking about this ring world.
One moment, sir. Accessing the Covenant BattleNet. According to the data in their networks, the ring has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it Halo. If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
Then it's true. The Covenant kept saying whoever controls Halo controls the fate of the universe.
Now I see. I've intercepted a number of messages about a Covenant search team scouting for a control room. I thought they were looking for the bridge of a cruiser that I damaged during the battle above the ring. But they must be looking for Halo's control room.
That's bad news. If Halo is a weapon and the Covenant gain control of it, they'll use it against us and wipe out the entire human race. Chief, Cortana, I have a new mission for you. We need to beat the Covenant to Halo's control room. Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Oh,
Chief, I want you on point.
shut up and stay behind me, sir. That is one thing I'm disappointed they don't have the tags coming up. Because that oh yep, there it
Head
is.
back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
From Bobby Kite, my cousin had a PS1 and PS2 but never got a PlayStation, so I got my PS3 in 2013 right before the PS4 came out. That was also one of the biggest things about how you would engage and then go through console cycles was if you couldn't afford it when it came out, there was always good cross-gen stuff that you'd catch up in that roll through time. And it's always one of those nice things about how you're then able to kind of like catch up on games and everything else. It's actually one of those aspects for how you can still push them around. Oh shit! I forgot about the boys. God damn it! Oh, Jesus! From Turtles, I got a PS4 at the end of the gen to play the first party games, and then never touched it again. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. Because of my nerve damage in my hands, I'm still not great with PlayStation controllers. So I think I've only the game that I pushed my way through by using.
We have the captain and need extraction on the double.
Negative, Cortana. I've been engaged by Covenant air patrols, and I'm having
Although,
a tough
oh
time
Jesus,
shaking
it's 9:30 p.m. here in Australia. I've just realized we've been streaming now for 3.25 hours. I'm probably gonna have to call it there because they're unfortunately where my streaming room is here is like there's a bedroom downstairs for family and everything.
Yes, Captain. There's a Covenant dropship still docked.
Yeah. It is definitely going to be getting late. I'm going to be keeping people up. So we'll probably call it there, although I'm actually going to put it as the save and exit so that we can definitely continue on from there. Now that I admit will be a great little background music while we do that. I think if I go to this, yeah, it's still there in the background. Or is it? Yeah, there we go. So, the interesting thing about the PS4 is that my partner actually got a PS4 for Persona 5 and played through it, and I was they had time off from work. I was working every day, so I was coming home and she was playing through the game, and then I would get home and she would tell me about what she'd experienced in the game that I hadn't seen while I was at work, and then she'd be playing well into the night, and I'm sitting there basically watching her play through it. And it was the same with Ghost of Tsushima. And I think when Death Stranding came out, I'd gotten basically a free copy from a friend. And they're like, "Do you want it?" I'm like, yeah, fuck it, why not? And I ended up playing that, but I had to use a third-party controller for the PlayStation 4 that had a really short trigger distance because, if there's long trigger pulls, like specifically, I'm on the shortest trigger point for Elite controllers, because any further point from there, if I'm not paying attention, I will actually crunch these fuckers. Like, if I'm watching, like, my general pressure, because I can't feel that, I can hear it, I can see it, but if I'm not looking at it, I can I can fuck controllers up pretty quickly. From Bubby, fuck PS. Persona 5 had me like that too. I did a 4-day playthrough. It was so good. Day 2, day 3 was 36-hour all-nighter. My God, man. Like, I think my partner had spent, there was one night where they just, like, I had to get up at like 5 o'clock the next morning, but she was playing through until 1 o'clock, and I'd basically been like, okay, I have to go and get some sleep, because I was so engaged with it, and also just experiencing all of that with her. Like, it sometimes there's those games and they just do that. It's one of those things that it's never about when you play something, it's about what it means when you played it, which I think I understand exactly where this sits for me. This is that brilliant element of modernizing while keeping the feel, but not having it be completely Halo CE, but having all of those little things about what makes a good Halo game all in one, all coming together. And I can definitely see how purists would be very anti it. And if you're a purist, then, you know, absolutely, it's your call. But I will say this has the right flavor. And it, like, when I say flavor, it's the same thing about when you play Doom 2016, and it's the music and the gunplay and everything. It has the flavor. It has the flavor of Doom, even if you haven't played Doom since 1994. It still feels the same, and I will admit, yeah, it's good, because if you're a purist, you can go play CE still, yes. Although the purest of purists will say that you only can go and play CE on an original Xbox. This does serve a separate purpose, yes, and I think that's where there has to be, it isn't just a modernizing of an audience, but it also has to be an acceptance that any media, any IP that sits and simmers in its own juices for too long, without being willing to go, we can do things better, or that we can improve things or change things in a way which don't sand off the edges, but give it the right respect, which is, we've improved over time as games go on through. Okay, there's some bad sequels, but at the same time, generally, like, established franchises, they improve over time in their gameplay and their storytelling and their cinematics and this and that. If you take those improvements from those sequels and then bring them back into a remake of the first game, if they give Halo to this treatment, man, actually that is one thing. That might be a good another title to jump into, is that I don't think I played. I'm sure I could actually pull it up here. Let's see. I would have to. Hold on. I think I can go. Let's go. Dual wielding. I still remember when first time ever got to dual wielding. Is just like, oh my fucking God, yes. All right, let's not go by data quad. Let's just go. Stop by that. Let's find. All right, so we've got Master Chief Collection here. So let's have a look at the game card. Let's go to the official club, and let's jump into the progress. I do not have the greatest stats in this. Oh, okay. So the last time I played, I played CE back in 2021. Jesus. Okay. Complete all campaigns on normal difficulty. Oh, okay. So yeah, it must have been, that would have been middle of COVID. Huh. There we go. I have played it more recently than I thought. But yeah, all right. So Halo 2, it'd be the case of, when was the Halo 2 achievements? Halo Reach, CE terminals. Let's jump in here. Halo 3, Halo CE, probably would have been Halo 2 that I would have started with. Complete every level. Jesus, so I haven't played the Halo 2 Anniversary Edition since 2014 when it first came out. Gee, okay. Well, that might be something to actually do then. Let's have a look here. Okay, we'll update that. But let us not. We did a Halo Reach playthrough with the homies who never played it during COVID because it was one of the ones with 4-player co-op. That's why I'm excited for this one. Okay, I wish if I wasn't, I was working insanely long hours during COVID. Just one of those downsides and elements. Oh, if anything, for anybody out there, for anybody in chat, Hell is Us. If you are a Souls player or somebody who likes the action adventure kind of combat with a really forgiving methodology in the combat and gameplay, but with allowing more freedom and exploration without kind of guidance, like letting you just go out into the world and fucking work it out for yourself, Hell is Us. Really, really good. It's coming out in Game Pass. I bought it on the Ultimate sale and have been playing it. It is fucking fantastic. Definitely worth your time. Yeah, I've now just put the Master Chief Collection into download because yeah, we'll suspend the game. Because yeah, I'll let it download everything, but yeah, I have not played the Anniversary Edition in a very long time, it seems. It'd be over 11 years, 12 years now. So screw it. That definitely is going to be something to jump into. Yeah, I think it's now getting to 20 to 10 here, so I'm definitely going to have to call it here. Although this has actually just been fun. Like, it's nice to have a game to be excited about, and it, like, I've got the news stories and everything else that came up here throughout this week, but like, talking about it being realistic, Xbox is just they're putting the news out there, and the Gears of War Day multiplayer stuff coming out. The backwards compatibility element for PC is a great step, and I think that's where people are gonna really have the ability to go, you know what, these games matter to me. New good game launches are always fun. It's nostalgic in and of itself. Absolutely. The free tier, the ad-supported tier for Xbox Cloud Gaming, I have a lot of things to say on that, and it's all positive. So a lot of people might not like that, but these are the steps and these are the things that help expand everything out. And what we need to do is, after such a reset, regardless of Sony or Xbox or anything, we can see that things are not good everywhere. So if we can't take on new ideas and let them try before poo-pooing it, we're never going to get improvements in the way that we think, or in a way that will actually help or make things better for gaming in general. Because you have to be able to kind of go, oh, okay, how do we get more people to play games or enjoy this content or anything else? It's you have to at some point kind of go, well, how can we change things? How can we make it better? How can we offer better options? How can we bring more people in? Those things have to occur. So you have to try. So true. Although nothing's getting poo-pooed until Fable comes out, and I need that injected straight into my veins. I think everybody is waiting to really jump into Fable, because how long has it been since you've played a game where humor is inherently part of the actual fun of it? And I think that's going to be that is going to be so much fun. That'll be February next year. Maybe that'll be the thing. Because the game launches or early access always means that it's like early in the morning for us in Australia because we're close to New Zealand. High on Life with you, Knifey. Yeah. No, I've already played the High on Life games. Maybe I'll just do it. I just do the streams. I'll just put it on Twitch as like High on Life with Knifey, and then just do the those VTuber 2D character overlays. I could just put that onto me, and it's just like a characterized version of a knife with me talking, just screaming cunt every third word. Well, that's what we're going to call it for tonight. It has been surprising. 3.5 hours just I could be burnt knifey, yeah. Well, me with my 12 views is probably not going as well against I actually did see that Burnt Peanut was playing Halo CE, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But by the same token, I'm like, like everybody else was just like, oh, Marvel Rivals, this, that. And I'm like, really? Like, there's a brand new game out. Why would you not jump into it? But then I suppose, like, so much of the content out there now is less about what it is you're playing, and it's more about, like, who you are and what you're saying. Which is why I always try to just Marvel who, exactly. Although, yeah, I've realized that my throat is absolutely killing me. So we are going to call it there for the night. So thank you. It was quite a surprise to have Sika Mechanico jump by, but I appreciate that greatly. It's great to see him, because I'm listening to the like Day One podcasts and all of the shows, but I can never catch it live, because it always ends up being at kind of weird times for me, where it's that same thing of, I love listening to XB2 and Day One and everything else, but it's always when I'm working. So I end up like, I'd love to be able to sit and communicate. Thanks for all the gunfire while I work. It's like Turtles is walking around his own workplace, like diving and rolling between shelves or cubicles or something, because shit, grenade, bang. Why are you cannonball rolling between the desks? No reason. No reason at all. Yeah, it's one of those things, but that is really cool. I appreciate you swinging by, Sika Mechanico. That was awesome, and it's great to see you. And faster speed run tactics. This is how you any % speed run a day at work. Just listen to gunfire, or listen to the Flight of the Valkyries. And to Bubby Kai and OMG Turtles, the two OGs who are here all the time and every time. And for anyone else who swung by and stuck their nose in, I hope and appreciate it. It's almost 5. It's time for 4 hours sleep. Good night and good stream, gang. Damn right. Love you lots, Bubby. And yeah, we will call it there, and probably do one over the weekend. But I'll definitely give people more than an hour's notice. See you guys.